A U.S. appeals court is hearing arguments for a second time in a long-running legal battle over former President Trump's financial records. House Democrats back in 2019 requested 8 years' worth of records concerning Mr. Trump and his business entities. The former president challenged that request. A court ruling back in August allowed Democrats access to some financial records, including those from the former president's D.C. hotel. But the judge shielded other records from the House, saying the documents would raise separation of powers concerns. The U.S. District Court is taking up the case once again after Mr. Trump appealed the ruling. For more on this, I want to bring in CBS News investigative reporter Graham Cates. Graham, great to see you. So give us some more background on the case. There have been lots of twists and turns. Get us up to speed.
Yeah, in 2020, the Supreme Court established what's really become a landmark judgment on what happens when Congress subpoenas personal information from a sitting president. And it was this 4-part test that looked at whether Congress could get the information they were looking for from some other source, if the subpoena was no broader than necessary, whether there was a valid legislative purpose for this, and then if it was too broad or the result of partisan politics. And in that case was in some ways a win for President Trump at the time, because it protected his finances from Congress. And now he's no longer president. And that was really what was at the heart of today's arguments. Do they still have to apply some of these same tests, some of these same questions to the subpoenas?
And so why did the Supreme Court then send this case back to the U.S. District Court in 2020? It seems like this is exactly the type of case that would need the Supreme Court to weigh in on.
And it may very well end up back at the Supreme Court. So at the time, they said that the previous judge didn't properly consider the separation of powers between Congress and the presidency. And now here we are, it's 2021, and that's not even really the question at play here. In fact, Trump's team is saying the original test that was supposed to have been applied last year when he was president should still be applied to him, even though he's no longer president. And the House Oversight team is saying, actually, we should have a lot less to have to live up to at this point in order to get the information from him, as long as we can show that this is for some sort of valid legislative purpose.
Right. So you were listening to today's oral arguments. Were those the sort of the tweaks from the last time in the sense that the case was argued any differently?
Yeah, I mean, it was almost like listening to two separate sets of arguments, two separate cases, even though it was the two teams on the same set of arguments. The judges seemed pretty skeptical that he should still be treated as if he's a sitting president under the Mazars test, which is what they call it now, that 4-part test. And so that was what Trump's team was really trying to argue against when it came to questioning from the judges. And then for the House Oversight's lawyers, they were really questioning whether or not they're still seeking too much information, if their subpoenas are still too broad. Even though he's no longer president, they're saying, you can't just conduct a fishing expedition, or at least that's kind of what they're trying to get at, is if that's going to be a problem. And it was really unclear how this will all play out in terms of what their final decision is going to be in this one. But it seems like this is yet another one that could end up at the Supreme Court, with the Supreme Court looking at this exact same issue.
Yeah. We could have saved some time, right? If they looked at it the first time. So, Graham, what can we expect then next in this case? Like you said, there's still not a lot of clarity over where this is going.
Well, that was one thing that was interesting. It does feel like time is of the essence here. The House Oversight's lawyers said, we're urging you to settle this quickly for us. And, the unspoken thing was the midterms are coming up, and who is in control of the House Oversight Committee could very well be different next year. So if this isn't resolved this year, we may not actually get answers to these questions.
Right. All right. Well, Graham Cates, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your insight.
Thank you.